loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
Yes, family, welcome back to yet another very important segment where they can through the Talking Point platform. My name is Mohamed Kagbo. Today we get a series of analysis where we hope say we go highly enjoy. Among the things that we can look at, first we look at the sad, unfortunate incident where take place where more than 7 of we Sierra Leonean sisters perished in Lebanon. We think government they do about that. We go talk about that. We also, of course, a lot of people who they follow up don't see say Dr. Samuel Kamara finally don't pick up a running mate with a Cherry Coco. What does this mean for the SLPP? And we also look at the reckless behavior of the police. We get one clip here where a highly disturbing clip where we see police officer they turn a blind eye upon a very dangerous situation. And we also look at the EAP scam. The anti-corruption don't pull notice fet for defend themselves. I mean, 2-3 days ago, we know say when I know one of the first people who been come up that program in terms of for help expose Alex O. Philip where in real name and Olufemi AID where na a notorious scammer where don't succeed for scam salon people. The ACC they defend and we also look at one bobo where unfortunately it don't kill in Chicha. So I'm not gonna say you say get the opportunity for contributing the program. But they can shortly.
Talking Point platform for news every day now we country salon for education. Entertainment, political affairs, Chinti PTV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit, PTV.
Yeah, so family, we don't come back with this very important analysis. Now, what we want to look at quick one first. I know say if you not follow or not join different groups, say when I don't know say more than 7 of we Sierra Leonean sisters and don't perish in Lebanon. Now, what it mean for we not rush quickly come up with a way this incident because we try for wait. We not can just jump into any video and send for we can take the time, study, try to understand the significance or the authenticity of the video. Now, based on we check, they will confirm say yes indeed. Sierra Leonean sisters, and at least 7 of them, they lost their life by fire accident. Now, if you check all over social media, particularly people holding at the opposition side, APC, they capitalize on this, they blame the government. But this incident not happened in a saloon. This incident happened in Lebanon. So why you can blame President Bio? Why they blame SLPP for incidents will take place na Lebanon? In fact, according to the preliminary investigation, this na an accident. Now, let me see if we go able to play for now the video where we get here. Perhaps some of them don't see it, perhaps some of them don't see it. But let me see if you go able to play for now the video now quickly. Just a second. Let's play for now
You never know. They don't kill the sisters and the salon. They don't kill them. 7 of them. They don't kill 7 of them.
So, Fambule, that was the unfortunate incident which take place. As soon as I can see, more than 7 of we Sierra Leonean sisters then die now this place. But one thing for us, this is not the first time this way they bring camp program relating to the Middle East. Now, one thing, investigation they go on actually, so we're not able to know exactly, we're not able to get the full information. It now, what thing government do? Government pull a press release. Let's see if we're able to share this press release where government pull. Let's try for see if we're able to share it. Yeah. This is not the press release. If you not see on my screen, this is not the press release. I hope so not the see. These are the press release from the government. The press release say on the 11th of March 2023, the consulate of Sierra Leone in Lebanon was informed of a devastating fire in the Bocheria Dam region of Lebanon. Tragically, 5 Sierra Leonean citizens lost their lives in the incident, while 2 others are currently hospitalized in critical condition. The consulate is working closely with both the Lebanese police and the Sierra Leonean government to obtain a thorough report once investigation concludes. Additionally, a representative has been sent to monitor the condition of the 2 injured women. The consulate wishes to reaffirm that it's currently in engagements with the authorities in Lebanon to ensure that the welfare of Sierra Leoneans in the country is guaranteed at all times. All right, so Fambul, that was the press release where the government of Salone released, where then say now 5 people there, but from the audios and the clips you see, the people there now they go and say na 7 people and die. Now we not go, like I say, it's difficult for we entirely blame on whether this now racism or this now negligence or this now deliberate act. We yet to know. The investigation or concluded. But one thing, me on personal opinion, I know say nothing like what people can get there say nothing they make monkey eat pepper. The reason why you see with all the odds, with all the videos the way they circulate now social media, they want people in the Middle East. Yet we sisters then still they go now the Middle East because it's difficult because of the current situation in the country. People then look for greener pasture, people then look for work. Now that make it this is a bulk of them. Not to say some they know say the Middle East now a very dangerous place for black people. And it's not about Sierra Leone, I'm talking about black people in general. We don't come with them, then reporting the many times we'll start this program. In fact, today for us, then be the beat skill, send acid part there. We make a whole documentary here, we count on here. So we just want to advise we brothers and sisters waiting at the Middle East. Do ya una take care of yourself, una be careful, una be very protective, and una watch una back because Arab people and for sure in what you may understand. Now, one of the most racist, if not the most racist people, if not to them can force, well, I don't know again who saw that tribe, we can. When you go deep into history, historically, the first people that will start for do slavery, now Arab man, not a white man, when Arab man, then the first people who begin Africa can enslave we brothers and sisters, and beat them, treat them, kill them, maim them. In fact, now only recently, some parts of the Arab world, even in Africa, for example, Mauritania, now in slavery reduced the or then passed a law say nobody know for own a motor man as a slave. So the Arab people then racism now culture. Then Justice said the black man na non-entity, the black man are nothing, the black man are, I don't see this color nothing. Absolutely, the black man, they don't see nothing. Arab man not value the black skin, you know value. No, no, no value at all. So I just an advice, and we go follow this. Let's see what happen, and we go come back and inform una. Now we jump down there. I know say a lot of una don't see this na social media, una don't see on WhatsApp. And Dr. Samuel Kamara finally don't select in running mates. Now maybe something you not say it. If you not say it, Lord do that justice. Lord share. Lord we share. Lord see today. Lord we share just a second. With the share now. This all right. Okay. I hope so now they share now. Okay. Last share. I think I don't. Lord we share the. All right, so family, that was the celebration back na Brookfields where um, Dr. Dr. Samoa don't finally get in one he made. You know that we are a lot of people in the race. You think about Konomani, you think about Ramani, you think about Samsumana, you think about Jagaban. There are a lot of them will be want this, but finally, I think Dr. Samoa don't decide for go with the same team, with the same guy way they be contest in 2018. But what's this mean for SLPP? I mean, say it means that it's now a tough time because as APC don't get the structure now, it don't become a formidable force. It don't become an opposition with strength, with a vision, with an executive, with a smart plan. Because why make a call a smart plan? Because anybody where Samoa for pick in lieu in other than Chauno, if actually cause a very, very difficult, even if it be take Sam Sumana, it take Jagaban because he gets money or Amani, it will be a big problem. Because now the way the politics don't then salo, you get to understand the dynamics. The Kono don't serve as a swing state, and the Fulazan don't become a very, very important sect now the political realm. Because you see the previous election where Mada Biobi select Julde, where be give a lot of leverage to SLPP for me they able win. So if Samura Nobi uses this opportunity, if he for me just pick Jagaban because of the money where Jagaban say he gets, it will cause a serious headache for her. Because if the SLPP for get simple way for campaign, Jules therefore able capitalize on the fuller vote because largely enough, we understand the full as there are a good number of them, then they're in line with SLPP. But if they're not gets their own border, absolutely now just like 100%. But now the divide on Canada, now just like now a policy, and they sell the policy, the much not again for talk about say they're not pick Fulaman. Fulaman they already. So it depends on the policy or it depends on the message where each of those fuller and one he makes them, Jules there and Cherry Cocoa waiting and go sell to the fuller community for buy the vote, for get vote. So that's how they I feel say na good thing Dr. Samura do where he retain the person where them be won in 2018. And this is a sleepless night for the SLPP because now it's trouble this. These guys don't say they don't mature in politics. I mean, if you look at Cherry Cocoa don't spend a 2 term in parliament plus this 5 years away. They don't get a lot of like hiccups around, understand certain issues. Them, the experience are for handle. The reason why I make for say they don't matured because during the SLPP time, this particular regime, we see the way things are tough for the opposition. Freedom of speech, they not they you not get even MP, even if you be an MP, that not immune you. We see even that Conte, what's her name? Okay, I think Conte that way. They got small issue now Taki, they arrest them, they all of them they lock and sell. So time don't come now Freetown salon in particular. Even if you're not MP, that not the immunity not they knew, then will still arrest you, then disgrace you. You understand? So these guys then go through tough time. We see what's in the intimidation, the harassment, the political torment, and they will stand up to this point. I think now a very good step this, and SLPP by now they know say as now a big fight than they in for. So we they continue for watch how the campaign they go because if it's another campaign they can sit down strong one. We they watch down there. All right, not forget about Nande. Now news way not a news again. We all don't know. Now let's look at the Sierra Leone police. If you check back in 2019, 2021. The EU pull report say one the most corrupt institution of the country. Nah, anybody go guess for me? Now the police, the most corrupt institution of the country. Now the police. Every day, evidence that they point to that. Every day, by being unprofessional, killing innocent civilians, taking bribe, not upholding their duty for hold up in duty where they take oath from for protect lives and property and so on. Today they sent one video to me where I feel bad. You can only imagine if this particular motoka for done, how many people and policemen and they do, but because not to put a driver where they for go collect money for not do nothing. Take a look at this. All right, now that side they want now that side they want who side the police day. Love pause who side the police day. You see the police? The police see this danger, and the role of the police are to protect lives and properties. If a police see danger like this, Then they wait stay where accident happen. Now the time you see, then they rush, come. This police like this, then for arrest them. Honestly, then for arrest them. Then for arrest them, they investigate and prosecute them because you're not doing duty. Whatever, this a more emergency, this a more risky, a more dangerous than what they can do. So maybe what they can do and they can collect money. One of them days about them, they send for me video, won't know able play where police then they get them board and how then they do not police station they go pay. When the Poda can team up, then they make sign, the apprentice can down, then go to police and go left the money. First trade now then get board where they put around the place, around the area and the streets where they collect money. But now I think they'll upgrade them to another level. So this is just dangerous, just fearful. We hope the authorities then will take a note of this and investigate this police because this is very dangerous. For we see something like this, very dangerous, very dangerous. You can imagine. See, you can just imagine if this go for dawn, the driver first day in danger. What about the civilians who they pass? What about the other motor car? You see, if the police will be there, you find but the police see the motor car, tension. You see, like what they can say, you see, you know. You see, do nothing. It's so sorry. You know, our country, we got a lot of things for fix. We got a lot of things. The police, I think they need more training. They need more capacity building for make them know their role. Because if the police really know a role, you know, go see a container like this, ignore. You can't do that, you know. So let we just skip that side. Let we go back now the other side, the other important thing. I know say when I say go don't see this around social media, where one school picking kill in teacher. Wow, it's so sorry. Now let's see if I go able to share again. Let us see. Let's see if I go. Let's try for Sharon quick for now. We want school picking killing teacher. You know, it's so pathetic. Okay, I think we don't get the let's see, you know. So from what we understand, in teacher again punishments, from what you understand, in teacher again punishments, that was Saturday. The students now, I think the school now, Providence International High School, it can in teacher na Mr. John, Victoria Street, because nobody know they na the house. The Baba pull left, a killer. Because if you be meet people and they definitely not from your happen, it go now in teacher and house, it go stab in teacher to death. Then send for me the videos and the pictures there. I'm not going to play on it's too gruesome. It's too gruesome. So I don't know how I feel. What cause the kill, we don't know for sure. But from what you understand, they said the teacher again punishment previously. Now we're not happy with. So it can house, it can kill the teacher. There's no way, there's no justification, absolutely. And I don't care which punishment or the teacher get. I don't care. The thing is, you don't able to justify this in no way. In no way. You don't take that poor life away. What about the family of now and of this teacher? Then go struggle for the rest of their lives. I mean, teacher will not be able to pay teacher in the first place. Nobody not able to pay teacher. So whatever I believe say if not correction, the teacher be there for correction. Now for your own good. Now for your own good. But for take the law, okay, even if you do a bad thing, you cannot even take the law in your hand. Because there's no way you're able to defend this one. So it's all pathetic. Anyway, don't forget about this one. Now we go now the last project, the last talk for this evening. Family, I remember who come with the EAP scam saga. The EAP scam saga. Finally, the Anti-Corruption Commission don't willing for extradite. What they mean extradite, then they take Alex Philip O Philip, when I fake name now in a salon, when real name na Olufemi Ayedemi, then they extradite and can go to Nigeria for go trial. But you go ask the questions, why them for extradite we committed crime now? Yeah? I mean, you just see the level of danger, the level of incompetency of the commission in naked to nonsense. Sierra Leoneans and Spain look like the bank governor. I mean, I say bank governor. The bank manager in a Sierra Leone commercial bank. From what you understand from Dr. Idris Lahai, the person where the whistleblower, the person where first put this, do this investigation, not to the FCCO, not to the SCCO. Now Dr. Lahai come do this investigation. According to Dr. Lahai, the bank manager in a Sierra Leone commercial bank invest 1 billion leones plus $500,000 into the EAP scam. Well, this now one, you get people that oversee Sierra Leoneans then, because what this guy be paints that website. Apply then this year. That guy paints that website. If you see that website, believe me, you see reality. You see reality. You see the authenticity. You see the authenticity. My God. So Sierra Leoneans are outside. Then be they pay money small on that project day. Because then they happy aboard. Oversee day na common thing. Mortgage, then so they understand that. So a lot of Sierra Leoneans in the diaspora then puts their money in this project. Not to mention about the local people who struggle. We put some, I don't give 1 million, 2 million, 10 million. Look, the bank manager alone, if we don't spend past, it don't involve past 1 billion. And I don't even get by for tell me how much money involved. Now, the thing where ask me, because they don't take Sierra Leoneans them. No, the SSC don't take Sierra Leoneans for granted. Instead of they apologize for the incompetency, the inability, because of the lapses for do a background check as an institution like this. Person will just invite you from nowhere, you accept, you go without, do due diligence, check background, they still a defend. This morning in AYV, the Anti-Corruption Commissioner, Sandy, they defend, I mean, they're not afraid for life. La plan for now quickly. Leona says, see, it's so shameful. Let's see if I will count them for now quickly. It's so shameful.
Know that it happened before these publications and it's over a month ago.
But you didn't come
and
out with
also,
a statement.
We do not have to.
No, but this is money involved.
No, we do not have to. Because
Lamrana, if you're investigating an individual, you are allegedly saying is fraudulent and people have invested money, one could imagine is that come out with the same statement you came out with, say, we're advising people not to transact business with this individual.
No.
Based on what based on what you've seen or what you know, based on your investigation.
Lamarana, what we are doing was a lot of intelligence work, and we commenced the investigations, as I've said some time back. But we do not need to come to the public because we want to establish so many other things. It's an investigative process. Let us realize this. It is at the behest of the ACC. Now we feel very comfortable. I recall you had sent several messages to me. And I was very reserved and reluctant because even myself, we have to know this. At the ACC, I only make disclosures when I am informed. And disclosures are made on a need-to-know basis. So as a matter of fact, it is not about ACC just jumping the gun. It is not about ACC just coming to the public to say and later has to go back to retract. What we have done is we've done a lot of joint exercises and we commenced investigations. As I've said, preliminary issues we have been able to gather points to these facts, and therefore we now feel very comfortable, very relaxed, so to speak, to come to the public and inform them. Otherwise, if we had done so much earlier, than this, it could have probably been jeopardizing the process. So that is the reason. Let us understand it. That is the reason. And it's not all investigations you have to be running commentaries, or even before that, you let those who are concerned go off the hook. And mind you, the individual we are talking about has also committed in other countries and has escaped, so to speak. I don't know what happened. So if in Sierra Leone, we are trying to do a lot of groundwork, a lot of surveillance work around that person, we should make sure that the information is pretty tight.
So how does the ACC reassure Sierra Leoneans out there going forward when, other investments are brought into the country for them to, have a stake in? How do we reassure them that what has happened here will not happen again? That's why we're saying, for example, like mention a month where the investigation started, so we can know that, we have a strong institution in this country that will protect the money of the people and the future of the nation.
No, well, firstly, we have to establish the institutions who has the role, of doing the due diligence we are talking about when investments come. Because even when you are referring to the individual that went to talk about, at the launch of the project, or the program, spoke about impeding investment. So firstly, let us establish who are these individuals. We went there just to make a message that if somebody want to impede, and to know whether these institutions coming or the investments they are coming with are legitimate, what role does ACC play at that initial stage? No role.
At ACC,
that is what we should understand.
When you are invited to occasions, do you do due diligence to do check? Say, I could imagine the ACC commissioner and a very senior person of the ACC going to an event, making a statement. I could imagine, do you do, due diligence, background check before going to know whether these projects are legitimate or they're credible, so that you could go make a statement there?
No, not in all cases, Lambrana.
And not in this case.
Not in this, because honestly speaking, it's an invitation. You are just going to talk. Institutions that want to partner, for instance, with the ACC, as we do, we sign memorandum of understanding with them.
Anyway, Fambo, we not watching, but a lot of people don't watch and we don't analyze. So we know one play along, be like, this are the thing where we talk. We political leaders, we officials there, government officials there, then just feel say all Solomon na full money. I mean, then just look at and say we are so quick for brainwash. Yes, that was back then. 10 years ago, 15, 20 years, that was back then. But the age of technology, things don't change. Now, it's difficult for it just come. I mean, look at the guy that disgraced himself, Sandy. Sandy, he did disgrace himself. People know the fact. Now, this can ask me, when you try for cover now the truth, you cover the truth with lies. Now there is one thing. They say the truth and the lie, they know they ever the one side. The moment you mix there, the one they expose. Now, in this case, we see clearly Sandy is a disgrace, because each of the questions where Lamara they ask her, you're not a credible institution. If they invite you now, you can do due diligence background check. Not in all cases. I'm not in all cases. So I wanna know. Say now we say will be the surveillance. Them we want to know. Wanna be the surveillance. And our boss go give testimony. The Anti-Corruption Commission boss Ben Kaifala says tell Salon people they made a do business with that guy. Whose kind of intelligence not the gather? Now they plan for send the man go back Nigeria. Because they know if they put that man on trial and Salon, it implicates the Boko of them. In fact, they even can go back to the president for give President Bio award, because President Bio, I don't know that he like award. So it can insult it. This don't show no more how them people are so wicked, reckless, in the sense that they waste Salon money, because what's in them good at now for just they look at political which aren't, because this is a clear manifestation. Somebody, this particular case, it disgraced this and the ACC to nonsense. This is a non-criminal, for God's sake, not to say an apostle will never commit crime. Is a non-criminal. Alex O. Philip, na fake name nande, na Sierra Leone name nande. The na Olufemi Ayedemi, na a non-criminal. You Google his name, you dey say and he did there, not to say it's na secrets. For God's sake. The head of strategic operations management, something like that at the ACC, was at the event, the launching of the EAP. Well, in fact, in the blast people themselves will not go to take place. The blast. I know a lot of I don't see now so no go and go again back repeat the same, they play the same clip. I don't see. The ACC head of operations was there. In fact, now one of the keynote speaker. And apart from that, on the launching at the gun again, the ACC boss was there present. He did there. So the thing that what do they say? What like you can say where water don't pass guy. You don't pass guy. Accident don't happen. It don't happen. Mistake don't happen. It don't happen. Disgrace don't come. It don't come. As a decent human being, as a responsible human being, as somebody who actually gets moral value, if you always learn for take responsibility, there's nothing wrong if ACC come up with a statement say, "Me salon people, we sorry because now we they pay them in the first place. We not the boss there." So, but when they come back for can defend the two were not defendable, it's so insulting. What's wrong if the ACC comes say, "We are sorry, we are humans. We are okay, and we are. This is a mistake for we. Now a big try this, but we will make sure say we investigate and improve. Let this not happen again, and we go ensure say the money that where this man don't take, he go return onto salon people there with apology, with remorse, but they no go do it because you know why? Then take and say all Salomon na coconut aid we get. Then take and we need to think. Now then go book. Now then go book. Now then get degree there. That is how we talk. You know. Now that's how we talk. So then get always wait for defender. You know. So this is the salon. Anyway, family, I go tap the program here. I just want continue for thank we fantastic viewers we don't stick and stay with us for quite some time. We don't help we reach to more than 10,000 viewers and 10,000 subscribers. This now a big development given the challenge in terms of, and when we check statistically, more than 55% of the people who they watch we now from salon. So we want to appreciate you now because it's very difficult. It's very difficult when it comes to data, it comes to the economy, it comes to everything. But with chunk of people who they watch we are now from Sierra Leone, 17% from the US, I think 9% from the UK. Maybe I go find a time share with this. But we just want to appreciate you now all, you know, very important. And I just want to appeal again on our April. Lord, we share this platform. Lord, we encourage other people and make them subscribe, let go. Because this now a national fight for Lord we have the country go before now a clarion call. We all get word for play. Some of we now one way this back they give back to Sierra Leone. And you said by contributing even for share, like, and comment, you said don't contribute for spread the message. So we tap here, we go come back with another very important segment very, very soon. I decided for get a clear timetable, so now will get me when I not go fail. Right now, they can try for work on modality. I test first. I test the Mondays. I test the Thursday. I test the Saturday. You know, I get family. I get work. You know, easy, very challenging. But I want try for blending and try for balance and make sure so I get a stable schedule where I not go miss, I not go fail. When I know say na Kagbo day Monday, Kagbo day Thursday, day Saturday, and so we go push the platform small one. Election na in the council, I need more information and I continue for help with for the message spread far and wide. So now we ask more people and for more people and come and I tell them plenty thank you. We go tap the program here. Until then, bye-bye.
Yo, we country slow. We want for no. Why not they grow? Yeah. Hey, bo, we want for no. We want for no. Where to make we country they go slow. Where to make it all they grow. Yes, slow. Oh, I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we they die pampo. If I they try for go before, I beg bo, do ya not make us slow? No, no. If I they try for raise the tempo, do ya not make them low? Yes, so. If I they try for go before, I beg bo, do ya not make us slow? No, no. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make them low? Yes, so. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so. Don't before do them thing now we go make we smarter, thing now we go make we stronger, thing now we go make we nation last much longer. So we life them go better. Yes, so. But we for left them thing now we go make we scatter, thing now we go bring palava, thing now we go make we nation well Panambara, make we people scatter.
This kind of thing that you talk about, I like them.
Thing them like half flavor plaba, political party wahala. Thing them we go make we agba, them put we country pan yakba. Sing along say hey, hey bo, we want for no.